Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. As you can see right here in front of you, we've got another unboxing today. As usual, I'm super excited about the unboxing, just because it's something that I've been waiting for. I was waiting for the announcement of it, and it finally came out just only a few days prior to the launch of it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, we're just gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and get in here as usual. Actually, let's tape us in that bag. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this is happening. So, without any hesitation, let's go ahead and get on in here. So, we did it guys. We went ahead, we got the Hero 9 Black, the GoPro Hero 9 Black. And I will say this packaging is completely different from the previous generations of GoPro, as we can see here. So, biggest differences, well, see that? You get a case for the camera already instead of just, you know, a not so case. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna unbox this thing, we're gonna get this thing set up, and then we're also gonna look at some of the key differences between the Hero 8 Black and the Hero 9 Black. And as you guys all know, if you're already following for GoPro, and as you can see right here in the picture, that one of the biggest improvements on here is that front LCD screen. I'm glad that they finally implemented this. Great for vlogging. You know, we've got it on the Max, which is great for like when I'm doing my car reviews, I can see like making sure that the camera's on me as I'm giving you guys all the information during the driving review. But on the Hero 8, you know, I'm having to use the actual app to see the preview instead of just being able to be like, okay, yeah, cool, everything's in the shot. So again, awesome thing that they did that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead, we'll set these off to the side just for now. Go ahead and look through what we have on the outside of the box. Again, I actually love like the design of the box. It's super up to date, really fluid looking. I love it. And then your key features up here, you're upgrading from a 12 megapixel camera from the Hero 8 up to a 20 megapixel camera. Instead of 4K, we're up to 5K now. And then water resistance is still the same at 33 feet of depth. And then same for live streaming, 1080p. As we move around, we get what's included in here. So as we can see, we've got our GoPro Hero 9 Black. We've got one of the new batteries, which is actually an upgraded battery, essentially. I don't know if the battery life is any more, any less than the Hero 8. Again, like we have the screen that we have to worry about now. And then as we move on, you know, you've got some of your standard attachments. So you've got your screw, your mount, and then also an adhesive mount, charging cable, and then finally, again, it's so awesome that they've included a hard shell case in this. As we move around the back, it just kind of goes over, hey, the GoPro app is where it's at. And then on the other side, again, we're gonna go through some of these features. So again, 20 megapixel camera, 5K at 30 frames per second, 4K is at 60, and 1080p is at 240 frames per second. But the biggest improvement, again, is up in that, getting that 5K footage. Voice control, same, like that's been here for the Hero 8 Black. Time Warp 3.0, that's new, updated at least from the 2.0. Then we have data overlays, which, you know, is a good feature to have, so that way you're, you know, if you're doing any type of racing or going downhill on skis or snowboard and stuff, and you want to kind of look at like how fast you're going, that'll be good for that. Live streaming, we've already talked about that. Super Photo plus HDR, and then webcam mode and touchscreen. So not completely new features, but there's definitely enough new features that make this an awesome new addition to the GoPro lineup. So let's go ahead and figure out how to get into this. You guys know how much I love packaging, and I hate that I'm about to just have to rip this. So we're gonna take this super slow, even though it's super sticky, and go ahead and no rips. A little bit of rip, nothing too too crazy. All right, guys. So check this out. Oh, also in the box, we went ahead and, magnetic swivel clip, and then also the dual battery charger plus an extra battery, just because they are different sizes. All right, so we're gonna open this up together, all right? I always hate that you guys get to see what before I do, but I'm gonna let you do it anyways. How's it look? Oh, wow. Look at this. This is what I'm talking about. Recycle? Okay, okay. All right, so in the top, you have a nice little pouch in here for some cables and stuff. Subscribe to GoPro, kind of tells you how to charge up everything in case you don't have the dual battery charger, and then have product questions. Let's see, important safety instructions and important product instructions. We're just gonna set those back inside of here. All right. Again, charging cable, we've got our battery, we've got our normal quick clip, our adhesive mount, and then finally our screw. I don't really know what you want to call this. Anyways, we'll call it the mounting screw. I think that's actually what it's called. So, and then finally, what we've all really been wanting to look at. So, wow, this thing is actually a lot bigger than the Hero 8. So the dimensions on it are a little bit beefier than the Hero 8 Black, but you can definitely see it in comparison, even as I'm just looking at it. So let's go ahead and get this stuff peeled off of here. Oh yeah, there we go. And then, oh, yes. And again, yes. And one more time, yes. All right. So as you can see, like this, one moment. All right, so in comparison to the GoPro Max, like you can definitely tell this thing is a little bit thicker, but if you're including the lens, here, we'll pop these off for a little bit better reference. Okay, so as you can see here, like this is roughly about the same size. I think this one may actually be just a little bit deeper than the Max. Not by much, but just enough. All right, guys, so I figured, while we're looking at dimensions and everything, I'll go ahead and show you guys the Hero 9 Black compared to the Hero 8 Black. As you can see, it is dramatically bigger as far as width goes. Depth-wise, go ahead and stack that up there. I feel like I'm building something cool. It's not too much deeper. Again, with this removable lens piece essentially, so that way you can put on the Max camera mod. It does make it a little bit thicker. Another feature, as you can see from this, since you do have that extra width on here, you can see that the screen size on the Hero 9 is slightly bigger compared to the Hero 8. But where you have the Max, you also can do a mod onto the front of this. I'm not exactly sure how to get this thing off. Does it just pop off? Anyways, we're not going to try that. I'm not trying to break it before I get to play with it at all. But you can get a Max camera mod for this, so that way it expands out the horizontal direction, so that way you're getting a little bit more in your capture. And then I finally figured out how to actually get this piece off. So essentially you just have to really bear down on this, kind of push in a little bit and just listen. So it sounds a little crunchy, but you just do that, you twist it, and then you can put that Max camera mod on here, so that way you can get the extra, so that way you can get the extra wide shot. But yeah, when you're doing this, you want to make sure to push down and in, and also twist all at the same time to get that seated back on just right. And then kind of the same thing like on the Hero 8 Black. Your battery compartment is over here. Your USB charging cable is over here. And if we take a look at the batteries. So if you take a look at how much bigger the battery is from the Hero 8 Black battery to the Hero 9, you can definitely see that this is a monstrous battery. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and pop this thing in, and it should have given us a light. I couldn't see. There we go. Saw the light. And then also on this side over here, there were a lot of speculations before this thing actually came out when we were getting teaser images of it that people were thinking that the USB-C port was actually going to be over on this side, so that way you wouldn't have to take the door on and off if you're using an external mic or external accessories. But that's actually not the case. This is actually kind of basically a water weep hole. So this camera is actually heavier than any of the other cameras that they've had before, even including the Max. And I can even tell the difference just in hand. But it makes it just feel super sturdy, super durable. And I definitely like that. All right, so let's get this thing powered on and get it set up. And shoot, I don't know which screen to look at. I'll look at the back one. Oh, wow. Yeah, so there you go. You guys can see that right there. And then we've got this nice logo going up on there. This thing starts up super, super quick, which is really nice. Actually, so I thought there was like stuff moving in here. It's already got the camera on the background behind the 9, so I'm sure you guys are seeing that you're looking at yourself right now. But anyway, so we're already in the setup menu, so we're gonna go ahead and choose English. And legal stuff, literally says legal stuff. I love it. I honestly can't remember if that was how it was during the setup of the Hero 8 and then also the Max, but that is awesome. So we're gonna go ahead and agree. GPS allows you to take locations, blah, blah, blah. Okay. And now that we've done that, it's telling us to go ahead and install the GoPro app, which we do have already. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna switch over to the phone real quick. And I'm gonna go ahead and stop you on here and kind of walk you through the steps via the app for the setup. All right, so in order to do that, we're gonna go ahead and swipe down on the screen. We're gonna swipe to the left. We're gonna hit connections, and then we are going to hit connect device, and then select GoPro app. And then we will transfer back over and we will select continue on here. Found the GoPro, so connect camera. And then from there, we are going to go ahead and save the name again. So the reason I removed the device is because, well, I don't know how to fully get into the settings where I can do the update on the camera inside the app. So we're gonna go ahead and say update camera. Now it's connecting, camera update available. Okay, cool, we'll go ahead and select everything, and hopefully there's enough battery in this in order to update the camera now. Okay, so we'll go ahead and join the Wi-Fi to the Hero Black 9. And just since we've been filming this little spot, the battery life has gone down already to 66%. Okay, and now as you can see here, we are transferring the files. So one thing I kind of wanted while this is downloading is talk about how I said this was a drain hole. So this is called a drain microphone. On GoPro's website, it says, do not attempt to pry off or like try and take this thing off. So I'm guessing it would probably be not a great day for you, or, you know. So my guess is that if you try to take this off, you probably end up breaking something or a few things potentially. So just leave it on there and just know that it is the drain microphone. And we're almost there already. So this file is actually going through pretty quick. So it took about, to get up to from about 9% battery life up to the 68% battery life, it took about 35 to 40 minutes to charge it using the dual charger. And so I went ahead and unboxed that. So while we're waiting for the rest of this to download, what we'll do is go ahead and do an unboxing of the magnetic swivel clip and see what we have in here. Wow. Come on now. Why do they use so much glue or like adhesive for all this? Okay, so, oh nice. Wow, what a giant paper clip. Hello? Hello? Oh my gosh, it's almost done updating. Anyway, super, wow, that feels like it's still on there. Anyway, super strong clip, I like that. Anyway, so magnetic base on it, so that way you can go ahead and clip onto it, and then you also get another one of their quick connect mounts, and then also another mounting screw for it. And right now we're finishing installing the update right now. So yeah, I think this may come in handy somewhere, somehow. We'll find a way for it. As I'm looking down at my nose, I still feel like I see this thing just like on my nose. Not a great thing. So the clip. I'll get that. Alright, so that takes a little bit of force to get all the way seated in this. So, you know, if you're going to use this, probably just keep that mount just already on there, so you're not tossing stuff all over the place. And get rid of that as well. Alright, so now we're all set, as you can see. So we're going to go ahead and click done. So one thing that I want to do is I want to do a quick like video test and sound test between the two of these. I'm just going to take this off of the tripod, set it down here on the bottom, and we'll kind of go back and forth between them just to see how much of a difference there is. So right now we've got the Hero 8 on 4K at 60 frames per second and the Hero 9 at 5K at 30 frames per second. So let's go ahead and see how these things compare. All right, so I hope that I'm in the video for both of these. I am at least in the preview mode for the Hero 9. So one thing that was kind of strange, even though I'm in 5K on the Hero 9, when I went through to select that as the resolution, it basically said, hey, live preview isn't going to be available for 5K on the front screen, but yet I can see myself. It is a little bit laggy, but you still get the idea that like, hey, you're in the shot. I'm mostly in the shot. But anyways, these things are super, super nice. The new Hero 9 Black. You know, you get a full color LCD screen up front. It gives you your timing. And then both on the front and back, you get a nice color for what your battery life is and what your SD card storage is, which is great. Sometimes in the sunlight, it's hard to see in the Hero 8 how much battery I actually have. So it's nice to see that a lot easier using the Hero 9. So as I was saying that we were going to wrap this thing up, the front screen went off. It is not touchscreen though. So that's kind of sad. I don't know if I'm going to touch the back and see if the preview comes back up. It does. Okay, so again, like if you're recording and you don't know if you're in the frame or not, you're going to have to touch the back screen just to see that that front screen pop back up. But anyways, I'm going to put the Hero 9 up on the tripod now. Sorry, Hero 8. We're going to go ahead and turn you off now. Okay, bye. All right, so I'm going to put the Hero 9 up there. We'll wrap this thing up. But anyways, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I know I did. I'm super excited to start using this as basically my main camera now. Anyways, again, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think of the new Hero 9 Black. It's super new still, so definitely go get it. If you've been wavering whether or not you need to get a GoPro, definitely get this one over the Hero 8. It's not that much more expensive, and it definitely gives you that feature of that front screen. This thing is gonna give you that edge, so you're not wondering, you know, is the camera actually looking at me or not? But anyways, yep, that's gonna wrap today's video up. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Okay, bye.